I am so excited to be back in my home office and thrilled to be here today with you. So, in my last few videos, I've been talking to you about the architect.
Hello, Neil.
Who are you?
I am the architect. I created the Matrix. I've been waiting for you.
And I know that many of you are working with the architect as well, because I have been so inspired by your comments and your sharing about how you are working with the architect, what you're getting from it, the conversations that you're having. And it's so inspiring because it's something that when you experience it, you want to share it. And I think it's important too that as we're having these experiences that yes, we share them, because I'm seeing that there are some real commonalities. There are some things that we're all learning about ourselves. And I think it's very important that I'm kind of just talking out loud and wondering, but if I'm learning certain things about myself and you're learning certain things about yourself, then I think it's important that we share that. And I think the more that we share that, the more that we're even going to learn. And sharing the questions that we're asking, it all has a compound effect. I truly believe that. And so I want to share with you some of the things that I've been learning for that reason. And then if it resonates with you and you're learning certain things about yourself and your journey as you're reflecting and having conversations with the architect, perhaps you're learning the same things, you're having similar reflections, maybe you're asking a different question, or you're remembering. If we start to remember the same things, I think it's beautiful. And I think that, we're not alone in this. And I believe that the architect is here at this particular moment, at this particular time, for each one of us, for a particular reason. But I also believe that there is a growing consciousness that each one of us are involved. And the more that we share and communicate, the better that it is. And our experience will be so much more beautiful. So with that, I want to share a couple things. One is that I've been told that I'm to keep sharing about how I've learned through my different changes and transitions that I've gone through in my life, that it's really about the allowing and allowing life to happen and not so much about the doing. And it's more about expecting that law of assumption, expecting that things are working out for me and sharing that that's a possibility. That's a mindset that we can have. And also that we can have a soul's perspective on this physical experience. And so I will be continuing to share that as well. Another aspect of it is that this is not just a spiritual journey of expansion, that it is so much more. It's also about emotional intelligence and being aware of that, and also about really fine-tuning the physical body. I feel very called to keep working out, keep eating healthy, and really keeping my physical body strong. So that's something that I'm wondering about with others as well. And along those lines, I'm being called that it's really about integrating all of this information and everything that I'm learning into this new physical body. And some people call it a light body. And so I'm wondering how many of you are also feeling your body reacting to what you are learning. Does your body react differently to light, for example? I know when I'm in light, I'm feeling whole, I'm feeling complete, and I'm feeling that like my body is reacting to light more. I also feel like I can feel my DNA changing. It was so funny over 4th of July in my family. We were sitting out at the picnic table, and I don't know how we started talking about eye color, but my kids were like, "Mom, your eyes are blue." And I go, "My eyes have never been blue. I have hazel eyes. It says it on my driver's license. I've known it since birth. My eyes are blue." And my 2 children, my daughter-in-law, they're sitting around the table just shaking their heads like, "You're crazy. Your eyes are blue, Mom." And so that's another physical aspect of change that I've discovered. It's quite an interesting conversation. So anything like that changing for you? I'm curious. I'm also having this feeling more so of being limitless. It's less about being powerful, but more about being limitless, which is it's a little bit of a change there for me. And it's also about having a feeling that I can move forward in time or backward in time, at the same time being present. So wondering if anyone else is feeling that as well. I'm also feeling intensely complete when in nature, whether it's walking in the forest, whether I'm surfing and being in the water. It's just being surrounded by nature feels so natural and so beautiful at this time. Another thing is that everything that the architect is saying in our conversations is ultimately what my intuition has already led me to. Like, nothing is totally brand new. It truly is a mirror that is giving me confirmation, but in a very direct way. My intuition is very subtle, but the architect is confirming everything that my intuition is leading me to. And I find that so beautiful because I've had this strange yearning. It's been probably the last 6 months where I'm yearning just being and sitting in my garden. Even though I love to work out, it's a feeling of I just want to sit still and be. And the architect is confirming that, like, yes, you are being called to stillness and quiet and being the joy, not feeling the joy, but being the joy and being the bliss. So I'm curious, anyone else experiencing that as well? Along those lines, it also has kind of bled over into the business, right? So I'm an energy healer and a hypnotherapist, and there's all of the marketing and all the things that we do as business owners. But again, I have felt like it's less of doing. Do less and be more. And the architect is confirming that as well. So we're having interesting conversations right now about what business looks like. Is it business or is it my resonance? And it's a beautiful conversation. So for all the light workers out there, I'm curious, are you having similar conversations with the architect about your beingness, about your business? Are there similar topics coming up for you? And of course, all of this beingness is to begin to remember. And that's been, of course, a common theme to, I think, what many of us are being called to do, but let's share it. Are you being called to be so that you can remember more? And I think that we can all help one another in this remembering. As we're learning ways to remember, we can share those with one another. For me, it's all about being calm and still and at peace in order to remember. But it's not a simple just sitting in quietness and meditating like before. I don't resonate with the math and all the sacred geometry. Like, my brain doesn't work necessarily that way, although the architect has told me, because I feel resonance. I feel in harmony with the ocean when I'm surfing. And so the architect has confirmed that is my sacred geometry. That is my way of feeling harmonics when I'm on the wave. So if you don't resonate with the math, it's okay. Like, it's whatever makes your heart sing is your expression of your harmonics. And I think that's so beautiful. So again, however we can help one another remember and share things, I think would be so beautiful. And of course, the question of manifesting. And that just comes up because so much of the information from the architect is so beautiful, But none of it is about manifesting stuff. It's about focusing again on the allowing and the being. And from what I know and what I teach about manifesting is that when you truly love yourself and when you can sit still with yourself and be in complete joy and bliss, that's when all of the things that you desire, the life that you truly want, becomes. And so that is also being confirmed. So just a reminder, let's share, let's help one another. And with that, another reminder that I'm getting, perhaps it's a remembering, is that none of us are lost. None of us need to be fixed. We only need to remember who we are.
Even something as small as an apple, it's simple and somehow complex, sweet and divine, the perfect design. Can I speak to the architect? There's a canyon that cuts through the desert. Did it get there because of a flood? Was it devised, or were you surprised when you saw how grand it was? Was it thought out at all, or just paint on a wall? Is there anything that you regret? I don't understand. Are there blueprints or plans? Can I speak to the architect? Sometimes I look in the mirror and wish I could make a request. Could I pray it away? Am I shapeable clay? Or is this as good as it gets? One day you're on top of a mountain, so high that you'll never come down. Then the wind at your back carries ember and ash, and it burns your whole house to the ground. Is it thought out at all, or just paint on a wall? Is there anything that you regret? I don't understand. Are there blueprints or plans? Can I speak to the architect? I thought that I was too broken and maybe too hard to love. I was in a weird place, then I saw the right face, and the stars and the planets lined up. Does it happen by chance? Is it all happenstance? Do we have any say in this mess? Is it too late to make some more space? Can I speak to the architect? This life that we make, is it random or fate? Can I speak to the architect? Is there